Okay, well, welcome back to the channel. This is not a strictly car-related video. I make a lot of car-related videos. This one's a little different. I have a front casement window, and I had a little trouble with it lately. Problem is it doesn't like to close. I can open it, but closing it is another matter. So I'm going to try to crank it open, and then there it goes. Closing it. No, it doesn't work. I can keep going opening it. So this mechanism is screwed. Let's crank this back. Doesn't want to close. So I've got to manually close it. Oh, there it goes. Engaged. A little bit. So this casement window is a little old, but that's the problem I have with it. And the solution came via Amazon. I ordered a new mechanism operator for this window. And this Amazon kit's pretty cool. What I got with it, I got the little piece that goes into, and I've got this other piece here that would go into right there. So yeah, that's my little project. So I'll be removing that operator and installing this one. And the funny part is I call a local glass place to try to get an idea about fixing this. Maybe they give me some parts or something. And they said, no, we order our stuff online. They referred me to some online sites. So I did a little more digging. And since I have an Amazon Prime membership, I found the part there for a lot less money. And this shouldn't take too long to do. So I'll be removing the old one, installing the new one. Okay. Alright, so I already did one, and I'm going to do the other one. And I literally just popped this arm. Let's see, that hole was on that stud screwdriver. And this pin goes into a black slide. I just popped that out. And now I'm removing the 6 screws here. And taking this one out. This is the other window. It literally takes minutes to do. So once the screws are taken out, just carefully pull it through there, the old mechanism, through the slot. I'm going to vacuum that all out, slide the new one in, and put it back together. Now I'll use a pair of pliers to squeeze together this in here to get that hole on that pin. Just take a second here. And now I'm going to put that pin in there into the back slide. But I'm going to put the screen back because we've got a lot of flies and bees around here. Here's a better shot of that pin going into that slide. And it just goes in there like fairly easily. There. Like that. And it's in there. Now I'm going to apply some grease to the mechanism, put the handle on, and the job's done. And there you go. I put a little bit of grease on that mechanism there to keep it lubricated. It's something most people don't do, and you should do for your casement window mechanism operators, because these things tend to they need lubrication. They get dry. So, recap. There's 3 screws on this side. Can't quite see all 3 on the other side. You remove those 3 screws. In the back corner there, right back in there, you pop that off the pin, that arm off the pin. And on this side over here, you pop the pin out of the slider and you remove it through the hole in the window. Now some people like to put silicone around there and seal it up. I'm not going to do that. And then the reverse order, you put the mechanism through, 6 screws go in, pop that back pin on the arm, and pop this arm, and you can see that, into the black plastic slider. And that's all there is to that. It's a quick job. And the final bit of the job is, I installed this fold-over window crank operator instead of putting the one that came with it. This is just a press fit. There's no set screw. Just put it on there, give it a tap, and it seats itself. I got blinds here, so I didn't want to go ahead and use that one, because this one I could fold over. It's kind of a neat little thing. It's got a little set screw in the back that secures it to the spline. I went with that one. So there you go. So these are my 2 old operators. This one here, it's not bad. It's just a little bit of slop in the mechanism there. It's not too bad. This is the one that was causing me all the consternation. This one here, it's like you can see, it's hard to do with one hand, but there's a lot of play in that mechanism there. And the teeth are wearing on it. They just wear out. So you replace these operators for casement windows. It's all the time it takes is to pop off that one stud there and remove this from the stud. And this is the corresponding part. The Amazon kit's kind of cool because they sent me a replacement slide and a glider and a slide, which fits onto this arm here. So I've got a replacement part for both sides, and this bracket here is also screwed to the window itself, and that's the one that would happen to go into, let's see now, that hole there. So if you don't want to reuse your old stuff, they do send you new stuff, and they do send you handles, which I didn't need to use, and I also ordered a couple handles, which I really don't need. I'm going to have to send those back, and I went in favor of the ones that fold in. So if you want to save yourself some money, I think the local glass place quoted me $90 plus taxes Canadian for a service call to come out here to replace one of these, just one. So to multiply that by 2, we're looking at $180 plus taxes. We're over $200 just for their 5 or 10 minutes of time, because that's all it really took me to do, was maybe 10 minutes of time to replace these two mechanisms. So if you've got a casement window that's not working, the mechanism is not shutting the window or not opening it properly, what have you, do some research. There's numbers on these brackets, and that's the thing. That's how I discovered what actually I had here. And I don't know if I can see the numbers on the bottom right now. Oh, there it is. There's a number there. There's that one right there. So I just searched in this particular brand. It says Truth on it. It's upside down, but it says Truth, and I searched that number, and I searched the same number, 41011, which was the left side window, and up it came. So these mechanisms are out there, and you can order them. Do be sure to check the length of this arm to the center of that gear, and in my case it was 10 3/8 inch. I don't do metric for that kind of stuff. And I ordered 2 parts, left and right, and as I say, it's a quick job, easy job, and the whole thing only cost me, with taxes, shipped to my door, the parts were $143 from Amazon for the 2 brackets and these 2 handles. So it's not a lot of money. I mean, it is, but it's really not. But if I would have tacked that on to the $200 service call, plus if they were to order the parts from me, their markup, this could easily turn into a $400 or $500 job. So save your money, do the research. The numbers are on the brackets. Look it up. Order the parts as I did. It's easy peasy. Anybody could do it. If you got I did a screwdriver. I don't even have a power driver to remove the Robertson head screws. Very easy, very quick job. And don't forget to grease the gears. So if you enjoyed this video, click like and subscribe. And this is kind of odd for me to make a non-car focused video, but I thought, what the heck? I got this part here and I might as well make a video about it. Hope you all enjoyed it. Until next time, I'll see you.